Hello, stunning human, and welcome to this very relaxing evening wind down. My name is Ella, and I'm really excited to guide you through this class. So, just like the title suggests, this would be lovely to do in the evening or even right before bed. This practice is really just to really slow down and switch our body and our mind out of that really active and daytime state. Just release the day that is being, release any stress or excessive energy in the body, and get us into that lovely zone where we can just decompress and start to unwind before bed. So you won't really need anything for this practice. A bolster or else just cushions will be really nice for one of the poses we're doing, and just all your cozy stuff, blankets, etc. will actually be lying down for this whole practice. So you just want to be really cozy. Sometimes I even like to put a blanket under me on my yoga mat as well. Just anything you need for comfort. So we're going to start lying down. You can, I love how I said we're going to start. We're also doing the whole thing lying down, but as I just said. But we're going to bring, it could be nice to have maybe a small cushion in underneath your head, pulling either a bolster or big cushions in underneath your knees. And pulling a blanket over you if you do want to use an eye pillow or anything. And just coming all the way to lie down. Just maneuvering yourself here, taking any wiggles, stretches, or movements. And just before we do come to stillness, just coming into a little bit of stretching, maybe reaching your arms up above your head, reaching your fingers and toes far away from each other. And breathing as you do this, maybe inhaling as you stretch, getting all that length and space back into the body, and nice releasing sighs as you soften. Again, as you inhale, reaching and stretching, moving around those joints as well, rolling out the wrists, rolling out the ankles, just getting all the fluid in the joints moving again. Just really stretching here, getting as much length and space into the body as you can. Throughout the day, our body can really tense and become a little bit smaller again. We just want to open up that space in the chest for our breath, through all our limbs. And then you can just begin to soften, resting your hands wherever feels good, maybe on your belly or down by your sides. And just coming to stillness now. Feeling the ground beneath you, supporting and holding you. And noticing, how does it feel to be you this evening? After whatever kind of day you've had, or even what kind of week you've had. Just noticing what your energy and your mind are like in this moment. Sometimes at the end of the day, we can have that kind of buzz and hum of intense energy around our head, around our thoughts. Seeing if you can begin to soften here. We're going to come into a breath practice here. So these are known as physiological sighs. So this breath is a 2-part inhale and then a not long releasing sigh. So the inhales are through the nose, the sigh is through the mouth. So this is really soothing for the nervous system. So the inhale is like 2 sips. So this is what the whole breath sounds like. You take a sip in, another, and a releasing sigh. Doing it together, taking a sip in, another, feeling the first inhale coming down into the belly, the second into the chest, and a big sigh, letting go. Continuing like this on your own. Feeling the clearing and cleansing effect of those inhales of that fresh oxygen and life force energy, and the big releasing of the exhales. Allowing your sighs to become as loud and as releasing as possible. Just 2 more here. Your last one, this time after your 2-part inhale, holding at the top. Just holding here, feeling all that fresh energy in your body, and then releasing with your biggest sigh yet, letting go. Allowing your body and your breath to feel a little bit more still and relaxed now. Allowing all that fresh energy to course through your muscles and tissues, through your mind. You are grounded. You are relaxed. You are enough in this moment. You are grounded. You are deeply relaxed. You are enough in this moment. Just having a moment of deep gratitude for your body, for your mind, and for your heart. After whatever kind of day you've had, you've chosen to be here, looking after your well-being on every level, and that is something to be so proud of. We'll begin to wiggle the toes and the fingers now, rolling out the wrists and the ankles, taking a stretch with the legs, pointing the toes, pulling them back towards you. And then we'll begin to bend one knee, followed by the other, hugging your knees in towards your chest, just rocking side to side here. Holding your hands behind your thighs now, and as you inhale, lengthen your legs upwards towards the sky, pull your toes back towards you. As you exhale, bending, just flowing like this, starting to get that length into the muscles and the backs of your legs. Our legs hold a lot of our adrenaline from the day, so just releasing that now. The next time your legs are straight up, straightening them as much as you can, and just holding here for a few breaths. They might start to shake a little bit. Really tiring them out and squeezing out that stress energy from the day. One more nice big inhale here. And a nice releasing sigh, bending them to release. Just soothing those legs, just gliding your hands up and down them. And then just using your fist to lightly tap out the backs of your legs, just getting a nice shake into those muscles. Even down into the glutes and the sides of the hips, and then soothing again, soothing up and down the fronts and the backs. And then using your hands, you can just squeeze and release the backs of your calves here. You can do them both at once, or maybe dropping your right foot back down onto the bolster or the mat, using your thumbs to press and release down the back of your left calf. Getting a nice release here. Soothing that leg out, dropping the left foot down and doing the same on the right calf muscle. Soothing that muscle out. Just dropping your feet down onto your cushions or bolster here and just resting for a moment, allowing all of that to settle. Hugging your knees in towards your chest once more and just rocking side to side. Bringing one hand onto each knee and just allow your knees to come nice and wide apart, continuing to rock here, getting a nice opening for the hips. Slowly bringing the knees back together and just giving them another nice stretch out. So we're going to come into a restorative yoga pose here, Ardha Setu Bandhasana. So it's bridge pose, but it's supported bridge pose. So you're just going to pull your cushion or your bolster out to the side for a moment. So obviously a normal bridge pose, we have our feet planted, our knees bent. In a normal bridge pose, in the more active state, we're lifting the hips up towards the sky, squeezing the glutes. But as this is restorative and supported, we're going to be pulling a bolster or even a block or a cushion in underneath the hips. So if you have a really thick cushion underneath your head, I'd recommend removing it, just having something thin there, if you do have something. And then you're going to lift your hips up towards the sky, pulling either that bolster or cushion in underneath. So the bolster can be quite high, so playing around with what height of a prop might feel best for you. So what we're doing in this pose is we're trying to get our hips higher than our heart, and what that does is and our heart higher than our head too, that has a soothing effect on the nervous system. So pulling it in, making sure it's not under the spine or it's not rounding the spine, that it's really down under these hips. And once you're there, it can be lovely just to rest your arms down by your sides. Making sure you're nice and comfy, and then just breathing here. So we want this lovely tilt upwards from our chin, our chest, our belly, our hips coming tilting up. And we'll slowly begin to feel everything decompress and slow down. You are grounded, you are deeply relaxed, you are enough. You are grounded, you are deeply relaxed, you are enough. Enjoying this lovely pose in silence for a nice few rounds of breath and moments. I'll call you back with the sound of my voice in just a few moments. We'll move into our next pose. welcoming any sighs or yawns, feeling your whole system decompressing after the day. Maybe you like to stretch your legs out a little bit from here, listening to your lower back, only doing what feels good. You could even reach your arms up above your head as well. It can feel so nice. Just have 3 more breaths here in this pose, wherever you are. Gentle inhale through the nose. Releasing exhale through the mouth. Breathing in. Letting go. Breathing in. Nice releasing sigh, letting go. You can just begin to roll that bolster or cushion, moving them back down under your knees. Pulling your blanket or whatever you need over you. If there's any intuitive stretch that might feel good here, maybe hugging the knees in or stretching the legs out, taking that now before coming down. Just settling here. And then we'll bring our hands up underneath our head, interlocking your fingers and allowing your head to rest into those hands. Using your thumbs to massage the pressure points up underneath the base of the skull. Pressing and releasing or massaging in little circles. Getting all that blood flowing, boosting the healthy circulation and life force energy, and soothing the mind as well. You are grounded, you are relaxing, you are enough. Maybe rocking your head a little bit to the right and getting deeper into the left side of the head. And then doing the same to the right. Slowly release your hands down by your sides or onto your belly. Into our Shavasana, and just allowing all of this to integrate. Allowing the earth and your mat to hold you, to soak up anything that no longer serves you from the day, any energies you're ready to release. Allowing your body to do what it is innately programmed to do, which is heal and bring us back to balance. Just resting here. If you have time to stay here, please do. Or if you'd like to finish with me, begin wiggling your fingers, your toes, maybe taking a slightly deeper inhale. any movements, stretches, yawns. Not waking yourself back up too much, as we want to start entering our sleepy state for the evening. You can bend your knees and just roll over onto your side, just curling up for another little moment here. Curling up with this feeling of self-love and caring for yourself. And then slowly you can push yourself up into a seat on your mat. Once you're in a seat, just coming into a hug, either wrapping your arms around your upper body or around your knees, and just tucking your face down into whichever hug you're in. Giving yourself a big squeeze. Repeating these affirmations with me this time. I am grounded. I am deeply relaxed. I am enough. I am grounded. I am deeply relaxed. I am enough. One last squeeze in your hug, bringing your hands to your heart space. Just tuning in to the energy of your heart. Thanking yourself for taking this time out for your little practice this evening. Thanking your body for being the stunning temple that it is. Allowing us to do these practices with deep gratitude as always to where these practices come from. It's been an honor to guide you through your evening. Unwind, and I hope you have a beautiful night's sleep. And I'll talk to you again very soon. Namaste. Letting me know in the comments if you enjoyed this class or what kind of classes you'd like to see. I appreciate all feedback. See you soon.